Hey guys, so this is going to be a craft space tour, craft area tour, because I don't have my own craft room. I would love my own craft room, but that is not a reality at the moment. Apologies if you can hear the dishwasher in the background, and Dodger has just decided to snuffle around for some reason, don't know why. So, I shall start by turning the camera around. So this is an overview of my craft space. So it is in the dining room. So yes. So here we have these bookshelves, which I think were bought for my brother, but they don't fit in his bedroom. Plus he doesn't have many books. So they were put down here. So the top shelf is my A5 planners. So here we have, and some craft magazines as well, so like card making and stuff, which are really good for ideas for cards. So we have my Kiki Ks. These two are the two wellness Kiki Ks. That one's a fabric one. These three are leather. That's a fabric Kiki K, and that is a leather Kiki K, which I bought in store, which is why, I think that's why it's in a fabric pouch instead of a box, but they might have changed their packaging because I've not done any online orders for a while. And then we have my Filofax, my rose gold Filofax, Sofino Filofax rose gold. It is beautiful. I love it. This one is from Hobbycraft. It doesn't have the 6 rings. It has 4 rings. And yeah, it's really chunky. But yeah, I've not used that yet. And then this is like a little one I made from an A5 ring binder. That's a paper chase one, and that is also a paper chase one. Got some empty film canisters and this little mouse, which is actually a pencil holder, which I made at prep school. And then the shelf below is the process video for that. Is the like recipe shelf, cookbook shelf. That's a recipe folder. That's also a recipe folder. I'm slowly working through and like writing these recipes up neatly and putting them into that folder. And then yes, I've just put that there for now because I don't have any space upstairs to store it. And yes, there is a process video for that. I shall remember to link that below. And then the shelf below is, get on my knees, a little bit chaotic. So here we have like extra pens and pencils, most of which I should probably chuck out because I don't use them. Some dog treats. My Christmas washi tape, which I forgot to put away with my Christmas stash. Marvellous. And then, kind of can't see. Hang on, let me move these. Just there. We have my personal size planners. So that one is a travel planner from Dovecraft. Again, not used it yet. That one's the Heidi Swap one. This pink one is, I got it off Amazon. I think it's like Oxford or something, and then I just wrote in metallic Sharpie a quote on it, and I'm fairly sure I finished the quote off. No, I didn't finish the quote off on the dashboard. Then we've got a couple of patent Filofaxes, which I got from TK Maxx. So nice dark. I might give that one to my boyfriend actually, because he kind of uses a planner now, not very efficiently, but yep. And then a purple one. This one, which is meant to be like my book list planner, but doesn't really get used. This one, so that's also a file of facts. This one is a paper chase one. I really love this print. I've got the notebook, linen notebook with this print as well, and I think I used that as my moving house planner when we moved into this house. Yeah, I did. And then this one is from W.H. Smith. It is beautiful. They now do like this design but in a different colourway. I got that a couple years ago. And then again, my Kiki K's. That one's a fabric one. And then the rest are leather. That's the box for the one that I'm currently using. So yeah. And then I just have a paint pour, which I did just that there. And then the shelf below that is my 6x6 and 8x8 papers, with again another paint pour. Oh, and a TN which I won in a giveaway, and my address book which I rarely look in because I don't really post anything to the same people. And then I've got a couple of like 10x10 pads and like these long ones as well. And then this planner is also a paper chase one, but I use that as like my small animal planner, so it's my Wilbur planner at the moment. So here I have like Hunky Dory. Well, I've got a couple of these mixed paper pads from the Works, and then all of these are like Hunky Dory sort of like scene things. I think they're meant for card making. So yeah, I've got a couple of Christmas ones, and yeah, there's one which is quotes and like verses and stuff. Then we have all my 6x6 papers. I'm not going to go through all of these. So these ones here are first edition. I can tell you that because of how fat they are. And then yeah, I've got some loose papers there as well. And then we have my 8x8s. Again, these ones here are my first edition ones. And the shelf below that is my 12x12 papers. So on the top here I just have well, the Cocoa Vanilla Happiness collection, which I have literally just put away because it arrived yesterday. I have a few individual sheets, some vellum, acetate, more vellum, and some sticker sheets as well. 3 mixed sticker sheets, and then like a space themed sticker sheet, and then I think this is either A3 paper or A3 card. I think it's A3 cardstock. And then yes, all my 12x12 papers. So these are my first edition ones here, and then it goes to Hobbycraft ones. I think it's Hobbycraft ones. Yeah, Hobbycraft ones. And then I've got the Dovecraft Premium Be Happy. There's a couple of Heidi Swap ones. Can't remember where that came from. Some like Romance one. Echo Parks. So Echo Parks and like ones which arrive in plastic. These ones are, I think, more Hobbycraft. No, these are ones which have come from the Works. I'm pretty sure. All the range, one or the other. Then we've got these. Oh, I think these two are Maggie Holmes. So Flourish and Carousel, which I managed to get. Yeah, Flourish and Carousel. Then we've got Totem, which is beautiful. I love the little sort of red Indian bears. Then that one is a Winnie the Pooh one. Then we got just some coloured paper, and then black and white cardstock. And then these ones are Grace Taylor, I believe. So there's two, yeah, Grace Taylor, so there's 2 Bohemes and 2 Forest Friends. Then we have this Echo Park, Echo Park paper, which just the Just Married collection. Then I have Easter papers. Then it's all my Christmas papers. So yes, I have a lot of Christmas papers. Then in this box is all my Valentine's stuff, and then a Echo Park autumn collection, and then all my Halloween stuff just tucked at the end, because I don't really do Halloween. Yeah, we don't really do Halloween in this house, so I don't really use it. I'll do the once I finish filming. Then we have this set of drawers with one of my printers on top. So the bottom drawer is coloured card. Come on, sorry about that noise. Next drawer, coloured card, and then this drawer is my 400 GSM card. So it is really thick. So thick the silhouette doesn't cut it. Then in here we've got like tracing paper, sticker paper, laminating pouches, and I've got some acetate in there as well, some blank acetate. Then we have black card and my A5 paper and card. Then we have my embossing powders, glitters, and Dovecraft Pearl Effects, and a couple of things of silica gel. So yes. Then we have 3 drawers of washi tape. So these are organised. I did these yesterday. So this drawer is foiled glitter and plastic tapes. So I've kept the ones which have words on but foiling as well are in here. So my word washi tape is in a different drawer. All my glitter tape, and then yeah, my like ones which are plastic. So they're more like just patterned sellotape rather than washi, and then all my foiled washi. And then this one is plain single coloured washi, word washi, so washi which has words on, and then like animal themed washi, and then there's a few random ones as well. And then the drawer above is just the rest of it. So I've not sorted it out into colours or anything, it is just in here. And then I've got some masking sticker set and a little sample, which I think came in a pocket letter from Ashley. Then this drawer is going to be my inks. So I really want to get more Distress Oxides. The only one I have is Vintage Photo, and I really like it. And I've just got a blending tool in there. And then these are all Hobbycraft inks, which they're okay. They're not the best. So they're just tucked at the back, so I don't really use them. And then my Ranger Archival ink. And then the drawer above that, top drawer, is just sort of random coloured paper and some Glacier mints. And that, yeah, as I said, my printer, which I've still not turned back on. I'll deal with that in a minute. Then we have my desk and my desk chair. Sorry. So under my desk is, can't really see because of the sun, Dodger's crate, and the old litter tray which I use for doing paint pours, when I do paint pours, so that the paint doesn't go everywhere. And then my whiteboard is there, and I've got a few bits stashed there as well. So we have my long reach stapler. It's kind of hard for you to see because of the sun, but I can't do much about that because the blind doesn't reach all the way down, plus the blind is broken. My Swiss Army knife, pot of lip balm, water pot, essential when you're a crafter, on a coaster, which I made again in prep school. All my tape, which I should probably put somewhere where it's not in direct sunlight when it's sunny. And I'm just going to sit down because my knee is hurting. And then this is two like storage things from Tiger, which I just have sort of various like mixed media things in. And sort of like, yeah. So there's some wooden hearts, some metal stars, metal cogs, and yeah, various little bits and pieces. Another thing, lip balm. This original high-tech, all-purpose, very sticky glue. This is probably one of my favourite glues, if not the favourite glue. A little little container of various bits. So we've got some foam pads, some little offcuts, measuring tape, some makeup sponges for paint dabbing, little things, glue, rubber, distress tool, nylon twine, page marker things. Behind that we have a full unopened tub of gesso, and sitting on top just my opened tub of gesso, some thread, Pritt stick, Tipex PVA water mix, PVA sat upside down, and a water spray bottle. Then we have some just bog standard kitchen roll. Keep thinking go. That did not work. My cutting mat, obviously. Corner rounders. So that one's 5mm. This one's 10mm. Pouch of rose gold paper clips, water bottle. This pen pot has like my spatulas and a couple of sponge things in, not that you can see again because it's wretched light. Sharpies in that one, random, I think these are watercolour pencils. Yeah, some watercolour pencils and random pens and a comb, and my single hole punch. Then we have some fine liners and some sewing scissors and highlighters, rulers, and some quotes which I printed off for a project, but there wasn't enough space in said project. Paintbrushes. So the paintbrushes which I have out are like my favourite ones to use. Put the pen in there for some reason. Oh, there's also a Sharpie and a ruler. Yay! That is meant to be paintbrushes and a straw for blowing things. So yeah, and then one next to it has my big scissors, a few Sharpies, my water brush pens, a compass, metallic silver and gold paint pens, and another mini ruler. They seem to breed, these mini rulers. And yeah, what's that one? Oh, a white chalk marker. Then this is sort of like my most used pen pot. So it's got sort of like little scissors, craft knife, a couple of pencils. There you go. Some fine liners. These metallic pens which I'm moving. A teaspoon for some reason. Mini rulers. And yeah, a rub-on tool. And yeah, a skewer, which is what I use as a pokey tool. Then we have my beautiful rose gold lammy, which lives in its container. This little pot has like little paper scraps in, which I've been reaching for quite a lot at the moment. My Dovecraft black ink and roller date stamp, which goes, I think it goes to yeah, 2027. My pencil sharpener, which is an electric one, some sellotape and my phone, which is charging, and then just glued on I have a little cable holder. Then we have this table which has the fish tank on, and my heat tool lives here, a sticky note pad and a memo pad, stickers for numbering my scrapbook week things, baby wipes, and then these drawers. So the top one has planner stickers in, my paper trimmer lives on top, and then all these are different project life cards, so yeah, various different ones there. Then we got my rubbish bins, so we've got recycling bin and then bin, if that makes sense. Mess there, which you cannot see. My laminator just lives down there, along with my sort of crummy paintbrushes. So they're I'll use those for if I need to use a brush for glue or something. And I got some cans of hairspray down there because they're quite useful for helping to fix glitter in face. A couple of 12 by 12 art bins things. Oh, excuse me a moment, I need a drink. And then we have the first Kallax unit, which is a 4x2 unit. So we shall start at the bottom. This one is my scrap paper box, although some of this paper isn't actually scraps, it's full sheets, but I just wanted the drawer space. And then this is stamps and stencils, so got various, so stencils are here, stamps are here, so we've got quite a few clear ones, and then various wooden ones, and that's where my stamping blocks are as well. And then this is where my stickers are. So this is what I was talking about in weekly vlog a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, phone pinged. So yeah, this is my stickers. So as you can kind of see, it doesn't really work. So these stickers are ones which I'm wanting to use up, this little stack on top. So we've got it's mostly alphabet stickers, which I can't really make words from anymore. Then next to that we have my paint. So we have, at the back is the Hobbycraft ready mixed paint, and then I've got a couple of things of glitter paint, some old poster paint, that one should be in there, and then sort of the rest of it is acrylic paint, apart from that one's not actually, that's paint which I mixed up myself. So we've got some wall paint, and then a couple of little empty pots, and some Prima acrylic paint sparks, which is metallic acrylic paint. And above that we have sort of this tin, which where all my ephemera and my Spiegel Mum sequins are, or Spiegel Mom as it's American. My folder for car information to do with my car, some return address stickers, little scrap of black paper, scrap of sticker paper, my colour chart for my alcohol brush markers, I think they're a hoo-hoos or something, some foam, this folder which has some designs for some stickers which I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, there's some little Project Life square cards there as well, but this is mostly ephemera or cut aparts, and some plastic packaging as well. for when I do ink splatters or the packaging technique. At the back is this really useful box thing. So the top is like tags, some ephemera, and paper flowers, and then the rest of it is sequins. And then we have some pages which I cut out of an 8x8 scrapbook for, because yeah, there was no more space for that project. My swatch book, my old iPad, which I should probably get rid of. This thing has plasters in, because, you know, sensible to keep plasters when you're crafting. And then some vellum pads, so yeah, there's one which is sort of words, one which is patterns, and then the Dovecraft Make-A-Wish one. And then a little memo block paper thing. Then next to that is this god-awful mess of sort of mixed media stuff. So there's paper pads, die cut sheets, a full thing of Project Life cards. Yeah, I can't really go through that. Doilies, all sorts of stuff. Then we have this shelf, so we just have my microphone for voiceovers. That is actually where my, if for whatever reason the table has to be completely cleared, that is where my 12x12 album goes. This 8x8 album, which says Hello Adventure on it, which I'm saving for like a holiday trip or something. Some sort of like children's book stuff, because I did write a children's book. I've not had made any major progress with it sort of being published or anything like that. My photography portfolio and my planner for photography stuff, and there's an invoice book here as well, and some flyers, some just random blank paper, and Christmas planner which came in a catalogue, which I'm going to take apart and put into a better system, because they're kind of like glued like all the way up to there, kind of, so they don't work very well. Then we have all of my inks, the photo dodger, and another photo I took. That was with my phone actually. This box, which is my box of things to fussy cut, which I am behind on, and then this tray has like other little bits in it. So yeah, empty little pot as well. So, oh, and there's some glitter glue and a big thing of loose iridescent glitter. So we have all the big things of Ocaldo drawing ink, so that's all of these. Massive one, which they sent for some, because one of them leaked and they sent that instead of a little one. And then all of my Heidi Swap colours, and then some of the Ocaldo ones I have in little spray bottles. Oh, and I've got one Dilutions shimmer spray, which really stains your hands. So yeah, the Ocaldo ones are just like 50, well, you can kind of see not even 50-50 water and ink, just because, yeah, they're really thick inks. Then we just have hanging up here my towel, which as you can see is, yep, very dirty. But that's like acrylic paint and glue, so it won't come out. Apron. And then we have my lamp, angle poise lamp, my speaker, my inks, not inks, Ohuhu alcohol markers, yeah, Ohuhu. And empty blank printer cartridges to be recycled. In the drawers, some cables, blank discs, and silhouette paperwork, and then on top is new ink cartridges. Then this, so we've got some Paper Chase colouring pencils. This has like all my watercolours and like drawing, like proper sketching stuff, so yeah. And then on top we've got some more colour pencils, some wet wipes, watercolours, coloured pencils, yeah. And then going this way, on top we have, well, my pin board with the calendar, which is on the wrong month because I've not turned it over yet. My other printer, which again needs to be turned on. So this is the printer I use for printing my photos for scrapbooking. So it's the HP Envy 4527. So yes. Oh, I have a squeeze. Then we have my silhouette portrait. These drawers have this, which is for lining part of a hutch, which I need to do still, but that hutch isn't used. So this has a mini album in, a 4x4 mini album, which again I'm saving. I'll probably use that for the weekend away my boyfriend and I have. This has the sort of cards and stuff for said mini album. Then on top we have some brush markers and some metallic pens, some like leftover like peeled up acrylic paintball stuff, little sketchbook, this box which is empty, and pencil case. And here this bottom drawer is empty and I will never open it again because it is holding these drawers up, because this is only like the cardboard unit. So here we have all my planner clips. That one's just random. Here we have like shaped paper clips and staples. My old phone, and however many screens I went through. And then just like normal paper clips and border clips. Various decorative bits on top. Hang on, let me move this chair. And this cardboard box. This drawer is empty. There's some plain white A6 card in there. This just has like revision cards in, and then C6 envelopes at the top, which I can't really reach. Then in here we have, so this is kind of mostly tut and sewing stuff. This one is Jiffy bags. This one is fish stuff. Then if we go along, we have letter writing and like cards, note cards, thank you cards, etc. Then we have more packaging. Then we have like my printer stuff. So this is just my normal printer paper, photo paper there, and then this is like card, but it's sort of halfway between paper and card. So yeah. Then we have, hang on, just need to close my scrapbook album. This is like extras of things. So I've got extra page protectors, oil pastels, chalk pastels, sequins, staples for my long reach stapler, screen cleaning spray, rotary cutter, makeup sponges, fine line Sharpies, gel pens, that's coloured pencils, glue of various types, mist pad and glue pack, the cloth for my screen cleaner, and double-sided tape, because I get to do a lot of that. Then we have another box which has my old laptop and old hard drive, which I am saving so that the photos can be recovered off of them. This is like layering stuff, so we've got wrapping paper, tissue paper, brown paper, cellophane, glycine bags, is that what they're called? I can't remember. This has sort of like blank things, so we've got sketchbooks. That's a project I've started, actually, that one. My Reckless journal, another project which I've sort of started. And then sort of like card blanks, and blank canvases, that's something I'm going to do something with, ribbon, and then this bottom one is mostly pencil cases and then sort of like kid stickers, and some cellophane and felt. Then lastly we have a couple of shelves here on the wall. Give me a moment, I'll need to get up on my desk to show you. So this box has some very Project Life packaging, which I'm going to be using as paint palettes, and also paint palettes and a little project I'm working on, plus a couple of rubbers, my hot glue, sticks and glue gun, scrap white paper, although I'm not quite sure why that's bits in there, a stick for mixing large tins of paint, more nylon string, my paper punches, 6-hole hole punch and my normal hole punch, like my heavy duty hole punch, one of which things need sharpening. My light box, a foil art kit, just some craft foam which is good for layering behind photos, little Minions pencil case, fish food and fish tank water stuff, a couple of paper lovers books and some sticker books and other things from Kiki K, a couple of notebooks, like not list notebooks, just writing notebooks, some A5 coloured paper pad, and then like loads of to-do and weekly desk pads. Then here we just have some cases for the discs. And then this top shelf has photo albums which are empty, some notebook books, this thing which I made, my smaller tripod, like my certificates from all the exams and stuff I've taken, candle for some reason, and then all my folders. Not many of these actually have stuff in them, like proper stuff in them. That one is like small pet stuff, but I don't really use it. That's an Etsy folder which I started, but again I don't really use anymore. That's the weights book, but I'm not very good about weighing them. This one has empty plastic wallets. Yeah, I think that one, yeah, that one's empty as well, but I bought it because it's really pretty. This one has like my stocks and shares info in it, and then that has payslips from my old job. And then that one has a load of printed out quotes in it, which again I don't really use. So I'm going to get down off of my desk. Oh, and I've got a pencil case there as well, which, like, if for some reason I've got to go somewhere to do some craft stuff, like if I do craft stuff out of the house, then I can just grab it. Oh, and my laptop's here. Yeah, and I can just grab it, and I've got pretty much everything I need in there. So yes, I am really out of breath now, and my throat is hurting, so I am going to go. So if you managed to watch this entire video, thank you very much. Sorry if the camera was shaking a lot or sort of not filming where I was talking, what I was talking about. It's kind of hard to sort of, yeah, see what you're filming, like, in the viewfinder, and actually sort of see what's in, like, a box or something and talk about it at the same time. So yes, I am going to go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye!